What's up, y'all? It's Jonathan Rollins here to update you on the latest from this father-son trip across the U.S. with me and my boy Bash. The Texas leg was a blast. It began with the drive. I've heard a lot about how big America is. I have never driven this much around America, but geez Louise, this is a big-ass country. Getting there was surprisingly beautiful sometimes. As I was driving, I was taking it in. I kept trying to remind Bash, hey, look around. And he's taking some pictures as we drive around if he sees something that he likes. So that was cool too. Trying to get him to understand the magnitude of all of this. He's been such a patient passenger, man. He's only said, are we there yet? Like twice? That's really good. I would have expected more. He doesn't understand it, what it means when I say it's gonna be 9 hours on the road. But he just takes it like a G, man. There was one shot of the sky I had to take. Beautiful shot while I'm driving. I know it's not the right thing to do while I'm driving, but I trusted myself enough and did it, and I don't regret it. Such a beautiful shot. I told myself I was gonna power through and just get there in the middle of the night, and I would have probably got there like 1 a.m. I decided to just get down to 2 hours and find, there's a little pro tip right here. The nearest car dealership is well lit, nobody's there, and nobody's gonna be there until what, 10 o'clock when they normally open? And by then, I'll be gone. The plan was wake up early, brush our teeth, and get over to Jason by breakfast. And I definitely had to make that happen once I saw this family of deer just standing next to the road. My brother's actually hit a deer, wrecked his car. Could have died. I thought maybe it's for the best to get off this road as soon as I can and drive in the daytime. So I woke up the next morning, just as planned. Bash was so chill about it. We actually slept in the bed instead of sleeping on top in the tent. It was good in there. Bash hugged up all on me, all close and tight, and it felt nice, you know. I'm wondering if he's gonna think fondly on that time, if he's gonna remember that. I keep thinking that with all of these memories. Is he gonna remember how it felt to lay here next to his dad in this van? I don't know, I hope he does, because it felt good for me. Then we hit the road. It was only 2 hours left. I sat up front with me. We talked. Once we got to San Angelo, I found out that Jason was at work. He's an air traffic controller like I used to be. So he was like, come on over to the airport. He buzzed us in, saw my brother for the first time in over 5 years. It was so nice. My twin brother, we call each other our womb mates. Me and my womb mate linked back up for the first time. It was so nice. Bash was happy to see him. He's only been seeing him on video chats for so long. And then we walked up into the control tower. First time back in the control tower in so many years. Brought back so many memories just walking up in there like that and seeing the whole airfield like that. And not gonna lie to you, I got some nostalgia. I really wanted to get up there, and I got the itch. I wanted to control some traffic again. I heard Jason talking to the pilots. They happen to have a cool airfield. So cool. I'm glad for him to still get to work some good traffic like that. Almost went and cleared a plane for takeoff or something. I wanted to ask, and then I thought, I've done it so many times, no big deal. But I kind of wanted to. Bash and I went down to the catwalk, which is like just beneath the tower. They have like an area where people can go smoke or take a breath of fresh air or whatever. I wanted to show them that. Check out everything that had to do with the control tower and what Daddy used to do. Jason took us to a Tex-Mex place for lunch called Rosa's Cafe. Rosa's Cafe. I haven't had Tex-Mex in a long time. It was so colorful in there. I knew it was gonna be delicious. It looked like a wonderful place to eat some Tex-Mex. And boy, did they deliver. Jason had some type of like nacho platter with like some bits of steak on it. And it was like, they must have slow cooked that. Oh my goodness, oof, it was so good. And my food was delicious too. I got different chicken and beef burritos. Bash got his nacho plate. It was good. Bottomless refills, just keep refilling it up. I only got to get 2, but I got sweet tea back in Texas. Get some sweet tea, what? That's just another thing I didn't know I needed in my life, but some sweet tea. And Jason had planned for us to go to the Caverns of Sonora. That's a town close to San Angelo, 45 minutes away. But those caverns were amazing. I took a bunch of pictures. It just felt like there was photo opportunities everywhere, but the pictures don't do it justice. It was breathtaking. these natural caverns that were formed over time, these different shapes and some puddles and formations all formed by geological movements and whatnot. But like drips of water forming these things, or different minerals combining with other minerals to do different things to different rocks and caves and formations. It was so nice. A little bit of exercise, going for a nice little walk throughout those caverns and getting out of the hot Texas heat and into the slightly cooler, more damp atmosphere of the caverns. Was really nice. It was such a great idea by Jason. We had to do some standard trash eating as well. Bash got to go to Wendy's, of course, and Dairy Queen, of course. It got him a Blizzard. Wendy's has this sandwich, breaded fried chicken sandwich with spicy breading and honey on it. Which is so good. The Wendy's need to come on over to Sweden. Jeez. But Jason had to go to see his family in Mexico, so we had to cut our trip short. I was really glad that Bash got to hang out with him. Bash took to him right away, warmed my heart. I was on cloud 9 for the entire Texas leg of this road trip. Seeing them connect like that was so nice. Jason suggested that we go to Roswell, New Mexico, which is known for a supposed UFO crash, and there's this UFO museum apparently, and I'm like, yeah, we could definitely do that. Bash would probably think it's cool. He likes aliens. So that's the next leg, New Mexico, Roswell, New Mexico. Then I saw this thing called Bottomless Lakes, also in New Mexico, not far from Roswell. So that's another thing to do. It looks like we're gonna have a full New Mexico leg of this road trip. And that's great because New Mexico is basically halfway to the Grand Canyon. So we got us a nice new plan. So stay tuned for that if you want to see what's going on. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying these updates on this road trip that I'm never going to forget. I'm so happy that this is happening. So I'm glad I get to share it with you. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've been in any of these places and you got some memories, then go ahead and share them. I'd like to hear what you've been going through as well in the US. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Get notifications. I created a playlist too, so you can watch all of these together as a group, especially those of you that don't understand Swedish and aren't interested in the Swedish music. Then you can still check these out and avoid other videos if you don't want to see those. But hopefully you were able to check everything out. Take care of yourselves, and see you on the next leg. New Mexico, baby. Peace.